So as Donny's getting a little bit into the mindset of a successful weightlifter, I think weightlifting is such a unique sport in that it's very repetitive, very tedious possibly. If you guys could talk about, what the mental fortitude that a athlete's going to have to be a successful weightlifter.
Well, first of all, I always like to say, the minute you realize that there's more bad days in the sport of weightlifting than good, you're going to be a successful weightlifter. You got to stop holding on to the light. You got to stop holding on to comfort. You got to stop holding on to feeling good. There's no such thing as feeling good in weightlifting. Most days are dark. Most days are bad. Most days are painful. And that's just it. The minute an athlete accepts that, accepts the darkness, accepts the pain, this is hell, brother. You're in the gym for hours and hours and hours every single day training the same lifts over and over and over. What, you might get lucky and do some pulls and some squats, maybe some push presses, but you're still in the gym. I remember the Bulgarian documentary out there with Ivan Avajayev. One of the Bulgarians said, sometimes I wish I was a cyclist, so I could see the trees and the bushes in the sky. He says the weightlifters see the resting bench, the barbell, and the platform. That's it, all day. That's why in China the best weightlifter gets the platform by the window. That's their reward, so they can see outside while they're lifting. It's a dark sport. That's why my blog's called The Dark Orchestra. But if you accept the darkness, you will see the light, and that's when you get a gold medal, and that's when you succeed. Right? You have to take steps backward to take steps forward. There's too many athletes in the sport that want success immediately, that want to feel good, that want to come in the gym every day feeling like a champion and moving fast. It's not that way. It's not reality. This is a very tedious, dark sport with more bad days than good. Accept that, you'll succeed.
There's a triangle that I wrote out. There's a triangle of betterment. When you walk into the gym, one of the most common questions I get when I go in the gym, Donny, I don't know what to do half the time. Well, at least think of it this way. You're trying to make personal records. You're trying to make lifts, and you're always moving fast. These are the things you're trying to train every single day you go into the gym, because that's how you win. In the competition, you either lift more weight than that man, or you make your attempts where he messes up, or you beat him on body weight.
Yeah.
But so when I go into the gym now to train, I put that towards, okay, this is what I need to do to win. And at the center of making lifts, making PRs, and moving fast is a decision, a choice to remain positive. And that is how you deal with what Jon talked about. This sport is dark. It's mundane, it's tough. But you've got to stay positive. The gym must be a place of nothing but positive atmosphere. Whenever I see a lifter not go under a bar, miss a lift, even though his friends may be saying, you're just a chicken shit, you can't tell that to the lifter. Because the simple factor that he grabbed that bar, that he went after that personal record, just by pulling it or whatnot, even if he touched it and walked away, which I've done that myself. The gym has got to be a place of positivity all the time. And, I wrote out the 10 commands and 10 virtues that every weightlifter must possess. That corresponds with positions in the lift. But you know what? The one that I related to the finish of the pull, when you reach and extend and bring your hips through, is you got to have joy in life. You got to love what you do. And if you come in here every day and you stay positive and you find joy in what you do, and that never leaves you, and you get excited about seeing people make PRs. I love going out there and see the other lifters make PRs. It keeps me hungry. It keeps me wanting to lift. It keeps me wanting to learn more. And that's what it's all about. Going out there, staying positive, hustling your ass, putting the hard work in, and before you know it, you're up on top of that podium.
Yeah. And it's like Donny said, it only takes a few moments of success to make it all worth it. And and that's why there's so many bad days in the sport. It's because we always want more. There's never a good day. Because even if we PR'd, we wanted more. We could have lifted more. We could have squatted more. You know, and I think that's what it is that it's just a constant reminder of, you know, of how much more you could lift, how much better you could be in the sport of weightlifting. I mean, look, we have chosen to pretty much live in the gym, and we have chosen to beat ourselves up day in and day out. For what? I mean, really, for what? Because we love it, and that's what, like Donny said, you know, we love lifting. I mean, you ask me what the Attitude Nation is about, we love our lives. And what are our lives? Weightlifting. Without it, I mean, I don't have anything. So...
Yeah, like training is not linear. It doesn't go straight. There is going to be, I'm feeling good. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm plateauing here. Oh, I got a spike. Oh, it comes back down. So, you know,
people panic, and they shouldn't,
yeah,
right?
You shouldn't panic. You know, I've been jaded over the years. I see somebody come into the gym who starts weightlifting, and you know, I give them a certain amount of time. And if they're not sticking with it, you know, I always wait. When is that person going to say, no, I don't want to put in the hard work? Because it's a lot of hard work. I mean, there's no ifs, ands.
Yeah, don't panic. And too many people out there panic. They have a few bad weeks of training, even a few days of training. They panic. What do I need to do different? Right? Programming, technique. What's my mindset like? Now, of course, we need to strive to be the best possible athlete we can be. But at the same time, don't panic. It's part of the sport. Come in the next day, train. Go home, eat, sleep, come in the next day, give it your all, and train. That's all you can do. I wrote a blog called The Sweat Bank, where all the sweat drips off of you in the shower, and when it goes through the sink, where does it go? The drain, where does it go? It goes into a bank, and it's collected. And so when you go into the weightlifting meet, you exchange, all your sweat gets given to you, like a withdrawal. And all that sweat from the past months wins you that gold medal. It doesn't just go down the drain and disappear. It's not gone, even on a bad day. Sweat, on a good nor bad, is still sweat. But when it goes through the drain, it does go somewhere. Don't think it just disappears. It goes to the sweat bank. Become numb. That's my biggest advice for any weightlifter. That takes years to become. Numb. Don't think. Don't have any feeling when you're training. Literally become numb. Become a robot. Approach the bar, no thought. No hesitation. I'm still learning that. Stop. Here's my biggest advice for any lifter. And then I'll get back to the interview because this is not my show here. This is not weightlifting talk, and I'll just keep going, so I apologize. But here's my biggest advice to anybody. Don't listen to your body. Period. The minute you listen to your body is the minute you will not succeed in weightlifting. My most popular blog ever to this day, Devil in a Red Dress.
Even though training is not linear, your attitude has to be. Training's going to go up and down, but you have to keep your mind focused on the straight ahead. You know, don't let anything get in the way. Negative things here. Am I making the rent here, or having a fight with my girlfriend here? Keep it straight. Go and seek that local champion, that state champion. Go and seek the national champion. Push forward. Go and seek the world champion. Push forward. Go and seek the Olympic champion. This is all I've ever been able to see. Very single-minded approach, but it keeps it linear. It keeps that mental attitude linear, where obviously the training itself may go up and down, but as long as you keep looking forward, it's okay. It's okay, as long as you stay positive.
Now, you two guys